Welcome back to another episode of This Monster Wants to Eat Me. So in the previous one, we had a really cool battle between Miko and, of course, Shiori, right? And it was basically just a deity versus yokai. Or I guess it was a yokai versus yokai monster battle, but it was, of course, Shiori, who is this mermaid-looking yokai, versus the kitsune yokai that is Miko, who was also kind of like a local deity. And we found out that she was a yokai that kind of got, I guess, taken in by a monk, or I guess kind of like almost domesticated by a monk, all the way back in, I don't know how many years ago, right? Or maybe even hundreds of years ago. So she got domesticated by this monk, and ever since then, she's been staying around this area, and Hinako's family has been treating this yokai as kind of like a local deity, and they've been praying to this deity and expressing wishes to it and stuff like that. And one of their wishes, the last wish of the family, was to have a safe journey, right? And suffice to say that that wish did not come true. It was actually the opposite of the wish that came true, right? And that was obviously the journey where the family ended up dying. So now obviously Miko is feeling not necessarily responsible for it, but kind of wants to make sure that that doesn't happen to Hinako and kind of make up to Hinako for not being able to fulfill that wish, right? And so she's trying to protect Hinako from here on out. So it doesn't seem like she is a yokai who just forced herself into this area and made up fake memories. It does actually seem like she has been around Hinako and trying to make sure that she's okay and protect her and stuff like that. So really cool stuff. But let's see where the story goes from here. So if you want to watch this uncut and unblurred as always on my Patreon down in the description, and let's go into This Monster Wants to Eat Me, episode 6. Oh yeah, in this episode, yeah, yes, episode. Dude, look at this monster design. It looks so awesome. What happened? That monster design is chef's kiss. I love it. I love it. It's the best looking kitsune I've seen in anime. Shape of affection. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that? Oh, it was a tail. Hundreds of years. So she bit them off to be more human, to be more similar and closer to Hinako, to be less of a monster. I'm so tense. I don't know why. Okay, never mind. Whew. I thought something was gonna happen. Zutomo.
仕方ないですね。ひなこに免じて今日は見逃しましょう。
Of course, of course.
神気が増してひなこの血の匂いに対しての耐性も少々上がったようですし。はあ、それはこっちのセリフだっての、半魚人。
Fish girl.
私の力が及ばない土地でひなこに害が及んだ時の用心棒としてお前を生かしてやってるの。陸の半魚人なんて力がそがれても一夜干しにするくらいわけないから。その辺よーく覚えといてね。半魚人じゃなくて人魚ですよ。それと私のことはしおりでいいですってね、ミコ。私の名前を気安く呼ぶな。いえいえ、気安くなど呼んでません。はあ、気軽に呼んでます、ミコ。名前で呼ぶなって言ってんの。
No suffix either. Damn.
それじゃあひなこ、おやすみ。怪我したところちゃんと手当てするんだよ。うん。ミコちゃん。じゃあ、また明日。
She's looking better.
で、なんでまだいるわけ？
Yeah, Hinako's definitely looking like she's doing better.
ひなこを襲わ
Oh,
ない
she
保
has.
証は
Wait,
ない
did she say? Sorry.
君はまだ尻尾4
You
本
have 4
残ってるの
tails
ね。
left. Okay.
ひなこを襲わない保証はないって？安心しなよ。どうしても我慢できないくらいにお腹が空いたときは、あの子じゃなくて手頃なところにいる魚にするから。
Is that supposed to be a taunt towards Shiori?
よくもまあ今日まで持ちこたえたものです。お前と違って理性的だから。ああ、ごめんなさいね。賢いワンちゃんの話じゃなくて、美味しいひなこの命がって話ですよ。
I love their
君がひ
banter.
なこ個人に入れ込んだのは事故の後でしょ。それこそ普段の旅行先で妖怪に襲われようものなら一家揃って帰ってこなかったなんてこともありえなくはないでしょうし。確かに
Hmm.
今のひなこならそういうこともありえたかもね。そんな心配なかったんだよ、あの頃は。ひなこが小さい頃は妖怪に襲われることも
Okay, this is something that I was talking about like 2 episodes ago.
だって
Why she's so delicious and stuff, right?
あの子の血の匂いが私たちにとって特別なものになったのはあの事故の後からだから。
Hmm. Okay. That's one of the answers now.
どういう意味ですか？言葉の通りだよ。あの子が初めて妖怪に襲われたのは退院してしばらく経った頃。
Ugh. Ooh. Damn. Dude, the 2D animation of the monsters is really cool.
ごめん、ミコちゃん。足滑らせちゃったみたい。
Ah,
どうしたの？
the smell.
ミコちゃん。皮肉な話だけど、この一件で私も早いうちに気づくことができた。あの子の体が変わってしまっていることに。それからは本当に参ったよ。お前みたいな野蛮な連中が次々来るんだから。なるほど。ですが珍しいこともあるものですね。ごく普通の人間だったはずの彼女の血肉が旅行の後に突然変化するなんて。あの子の体がどうして変わってしまったのか、今でもわからない。
Hmm.
それでも匂いは年々強くなってる。あの子を狙ってやってくる奴らはみんな片っ端から潰してきた。けど正直ここ何年かは私もギリギリだった。 それは体力の話ですか？それとも食欲の？
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cravings.
ほんと嫌なやつ。でも、お前にはある意味感謝してるよ。あのまま妖怪としての意地を通していたら、いつか取り返しのつかないことになってたかもしれない。けど、安易に尻尾を落としてしまえば、その分、あの子やこの土地の人間を守るのに不都合なことが多くなる。それで、空腹の飼い犬が私に感謝する理由は？これから私はお前を利用する。
Ooh.
お前がヒナコを守ると言うんだったら、命を懸けて守り抜いてもらう。どんな妖怪がやってきても、指一本触れさせるな。お前自身がヒナコに牙を向くその日まで。あの子のためにお前を使い潰してやる。随分と勝手なことばかり言ってくれますね。でも、その身がつけ
Yeah,
ば妖怪らしくてとてもいい
that's a
と
cool
思
way
い
to
ま
use
すよ。
that.
まあ、君に言われなくてもヒナコは守ります。
Yeah, that was her plan for the beginning, but that's cool.
私もそれなりに利用させてい
Okay,
ただくつもりなの
so
で。
it seems like that they've finished up the conversation about like why does she smell so good and stuff like that. So interesting, because my theory was that maybe she smell or she tastes good, smells good, whatever, because of her misery, and misery makes you smell better. But that wouldn't make sense because Shiori seems to be very certain in the fact that if Hinako becomes less miserable and more happy, then she's gonna taste even better than she does now. So it doesn't seem like misery is directly correlated to how good someone smells, right? It seems like it's something else, because otherwise she would lose the smell after she became happy and stuff like that. But yeah, as I said, Shiori seems very sure that that's gonna make her taste better. So yeah, it seems like there's something else to it than just misery. But I wonder what that actually is. They haven't really said why exactly. Yeah, because that would be the main assumption, right? Based off of this, that she became delicious after the event is because she's becoming miserable. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be the case. It would go against what Shiori said.
ここは一つ利害が一致したこと。
Unless Shiori is also just speculating and she also gave wrong information,
お互い仲良く
which is also possible.
それはやだ。それでは、私とひなこがまた友達になれたことを祝して、乾杯。
Yep.
なんでお前もしれっと参加してるわけ？
Non-consensual friendship.
私の友達ですし。なわけあるか。ミコったら照れてるんですか？だから名前で呼ぶな。二人とも仲良くなれたみ
Yeah,
たい
they are
ね。そうですね。
closer.
全然仲良くないし。もう、私はひなこと仲良しパーティー。
Mutual interest and all that, you know.
だからほら、ひなこの好きそうなお菓子もいっぱい買ってきたし。こんなにいっぱい買ってきたの？まだやはりあの狐を生かしておいてよかった。たとえあれが妖怪だとしても、ひなこが変わらず友達として認識するなら、ほんのわずかでも彼女の生きる糧として
Live bait.
これから先も役立ってくれるはず。浮き程度になってもらえれば上等ですかね。
That relationship is really fun.
こんなところにいたの？何？どうかしたの？どうかしたって、昼休みに図書委員の集まりがあるって言ったじゃん。やっぱごめん、完全に忘れてた。高瀬めちゃくちゃ怒ってたよ。ごめん
You're
ひな
dead.
こ、ちょっと行ってくるね。頑張ってね。さよなら。
Farewell.
これ以上ひなこに近づくなよ。1ミリも動くな。何言ってんの。ごめんね、おみさん。ほら、早く行くよ。行っちゃったね。あの騒がしさで図書委員と
Instant.
ミコちゃん、いろいろ掛け持ちしてるんだよ。他に放送委員と保健委員、部活も確かテニスとバスケ。
Very proactive, huh? Very active.
ほう。頼まれると何でも引き受けちゃうから。なるほど、納得です。嬉しいな。二人が仲良くなってくれて。そう見えます？うん。私からすれば、あれが妖怪と分かった上で友達を続ける君に感心しますけどね。
Says you.
ミコちゃんが妖怪でよかった。たった一つの心残り。
Oh, that was the wrong translation there. She said Miko, not Hinako.
私以外の人間にも向けられていて、きっと今のひとときも長い時間を生きる彼女にとっては瞬きにも
So she wouldn't regret leaving her behind.
そう思うと
That sucks.
本当に安心した。
Oh shit. That's... Oh.
私がいなくなっても
Yeah.
悲しまないでほしい。同じ時間を生きていける人もここにはいる。叶うならずっと笑っていてほしい。人ではないけれど誰よりも優しい。一番大切な私の友達。ひなこ？
That's depressing.
きっとこの時間だって一瞬だよね。それにミコちゃんには大切に思う人がたくさんいるよね。だったら私一人くらいいなくなってもきっと寂しくないでしょ。それはどうですかね。私に噛みつきかねないくらいには寂しがると思いますけど。うん。だから仲良くしてほしいの。私が食べられたその後も。
One thing that I really like about Chiori is that she doesn't lie to get Hinako to feel better, right? She doesn't like feed her like false comfort or anything like that. She just genuinely is trying to help her to become healthy without, you know, like the actual good way to actually overcome stuff without feeding her lies to just make her feel better and stuff like that. Because you could easily just feed her lies and make her feel better that way and get her to be more delicious that way and then eat her, right? But she's genuinely telling it how it is while also trying to make sure that she genuinely overcomes the past trauma and stuff like that she has going on, right? And overcomes the depression and stuff like that, right? That she has, which is really cool. I really like that about Shiori.
人でなしだから寂しくないですか。
Hmm.
まったく。人間というのはいつの世も実に不可解なものです。ひなこ、お待たせしちゃってすみません。私もさっき着いたところだから。よく晴れてよかったです。それじゃ行きましょうか。海？はい。お祭り以来、ひなことどこかへお出かけしてないじゃないですか。ちょっと足を伸ばして海水浴場とか行きませんか？海水浴はちょっと、私泳げないし。
The scars.
浅瀬でも十分楽しめると思いますよ。でもせっかくの夏なんですから季節行事を大切にしないと。それに私こう見えて脱いだら結構すごいんですよ。皮脱いだらすごいキモい半魚人って意味でしょ。ミコちゃん、こいつの側に騙されちゃダメだよ。だいたい西洋の人魚ならともかく日本の人魚なんて黒い、キモい、不吉の三拍子揃ってるん
It's
だ
a
から
siren.
マジ目の毒だって。君は獣臭い、毛まみれ、暑苦しいの三拍子でしたっけ？なんだと？ちょっと表出ろや。あの時は夕日の影になってよく見えなかったけど、しおりさんの本当の姿って。
Hmm. Good question, actually.
あの半魚人がいじめる。仲良くしなきゃダメだよ。ちょっと半魚人、お前が変な誘い方するからひなこ困ってるじゃん。私のせいですか？見たらわかるでしょ。全然乗り気じゃないの。よくわかりませんね。私。でも、ひなこがどこかへ出かけるっていうのは賛成。おや？最近の海水浴場ってお土産屋さんとかカフェとかいろんな店も併設されてるみたいだし、ほら泳がなくてもちゃんと楽しめると思うよ。そうかな。絶 か用事とかあるの？いろいろあってさ。そうなんだ。尻尾2本書いたせいで、この土地から離れることが難しくなりました。
I see.
それでもひなこの幸せのために、敵対している私相手でも手綱を委ねますか？まさに、人好きと書いてお人よしですね。ひなこ、保護者からの許可もおりましたし。
From your guardian.
もう乗るな。ひなこ、心配しなくていいからね。こいつが万が一にも血迷った時は、どこへだって飛んでいくからさ。君飛べるんですか？比喩表現だっての。わかった。ひなこ、
Ah,
どうしたんですか？行きましょう。
the summer dress.
普段見ている景色と違う。コントラストの高い木々と空。ずいぶんきれいにしてありますね。ミコの言ってた通り、お店もいろいろあるみたいですし、これは確かに泳がなくても楽しめそうです。ねえ、ひな。
Mm. Yeah, she doesn't want to see that. Ah.
日に当たるのは、君たち人間にとってとても重要なことでしょうが、眩しさに目を焼かれるくらいなら、明るさになれるまで日陰にいてもいいと思います。君が再び太陽の下を、笑顔で歩けるその日まで、木陰の代わりくらいなら私が務めましょう。なんて。少し早いですが何か食べますか？変わった食べ物がたくさんあるようですし。
Damn. That's a lot of fried food.
はい、ひなこ。まだ食べるの？あら？お腹いっぱいでした？だったら2つとも食べちゃいますね。よく食べる人だな。
Mm.
しおりさん、せっかく海水浴場まで連れてきてくれたのに、泳いだりできなくてごめんね。泳がなくても十分満喫していますが。それは見ればわかる。まあ、私のことはいいんです。君が少しでも楽しめたかどうか、私にとって重要なのはそれだけです。ごちそうさまでした。それに、残念ですが、一雨来そうですしね。
A storm is coming.
さっきまで晴れてたのに。私たちもどこか屋根のあるところに。
Mm.
しおりさん、どうかしたの？いえ、つくづくついてないなと思って。天気予報でも快晴だって言ってたもんね。
Did you finish both of the ice creams?
本当に邪魔ばかり入りますね。
Oh, yokais? Is it? Whoa, that's a lot. Oh, come on! Okay. Banger episode, man. Banger episode. So we got the resolution to the fight, which was Miko biting off 2 of her tails, right? Losing a lot of the power. And a lot of the beast or yokai instinct that she had, right? And also her becoming closer to Shiori, even if she doesn't want to admit it, right? Because now they have a shared goal, in a sense, right? They're kind of like using one another in a way, but openly using one another. But they both basically want to protect Hinako, at least for the time being, right? Their goal is the same for right now. Obviously, at some point, their goal should diverge, but also I have a feeling that Shiori is just, I don't know, I feel like Shiori, maybe she is planning to go through with her plan right now, but I have a feeling it's either gonna change or maybe she was just saying that maybe her plan was not that from the beginning. I don't know. I guess we'll see what exactly the plan is. We also got to see a bit of lore with why Hinako actually tastes better than everyone else, but we didn't get conclusive information why. We just got the timing of when it happened. So obviously she started becoming more delicious as after the accident, right? So as I talked about earlier, it seems like it could be her misery, right, making her more delicious, but also that would kind of make it seem like why would she get even more delicious if she became mentally well and mentally okay, right? As she already said, that she's gonna become more delicious after she's, you know, happier. So why would that be the case if her misery would be the thing that's making her delicious? But also, it could be that Shiori was just maybe spitballing and just making an educated guess, but it was actually, she was wrong. Maybe she was wrong. You know, maybe it wouldn't make her more delicious if she got well, mentally well. Or maybe it is something completely different that is actually making her so delicious. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that, as I talked about, you know, maybe it was a yokai attack that ended up killing the family. And if it was, maybe that attack is somehow connected to why Hinako tastes so good. I don't know. All questions, all really, really, really big questions that maybe we're gonna be seeing, or I'm guessing we will be seeing as the series goes on. But fantastic episode. I love this anime so much. It's so good. It's so interesting. I love that it doesn't like it takes its time with the scenes. It really doesn't, at least I don't know what the pacing is like in the manga, but so far in the anime here, it seems like the pacing is really, it takes its time, but it's never boring. It's really, really good. I like the slower pace, slower build up of every scene and stuff like that. They really let the moments breathe a lot, which is great. I love it. So I'm excited to see where the story is going to go from here. For now, I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.